Now, on another note, though, Wick, Dion Sanders, Coach Prime,
Yeah.
Colorado Buffs versus Oregon, man. I mean, even Dion said, hey, man, we just got a good old-fashioned butt whooping today.
Right.
And, I mean, for me, I was watching the game, and, I just kept on wanting to say, get up, Craig! Get up, Craig! Get up, Craig! And that's how I felt the whole game. So, I mean, that's why I was ready to leave early because of your party, too, because I was like, you know what? I ain't about to watch this.
Beehive, don't get caught up now. Don't get caught up in a lot of these haters that jump off the bandwagon. This is one thing about y'all black folks.
I'm hanging on the bandwagon like this.
This is one thing about y'all black folks. When somebody winning, y'all the biggest cheerleaders. Yeah. Time somebody, a person ain't even got to fall all the way off the roof. Let a leg hang off the roof.
Come on.
You jumping off the bandwagon. Nigga jumping in the ocean. Dion was supposed to lose. Dion, you have to understand that Dion had already said this is, wait till next year. Wait till I get the players that I want. Mm-hmm. You have to understand that he was with a team behind that won one game last year.
Yeah.
One game. This ain't now. You have to realize that Dion took over a team that won one game, first of all.
Yeah.
Had he taken over a team like Oregon,
yeah,
right, that has won 10 games for multiple years,
yeah,
that has had 4 or 5 coaches that have won 10 games over these. Lanning came from Georgia Bulldogs. You do know that.
Yeah.
He was with us on that first natty.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And they got him away from us. Let me just throw that out there.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Secondly, had Dion taken over a program like that, and then they go out and they get beat the way that they got beat by let's say he was at Oregon and then Colorado beat them the way, and Dion was the face of Oregon. Now you got something you can talk about. You can say, well, look, this program was already on the trajectory up. You come in, you're running your mouth, you flash, you're doing this, and then you're getting beat by 40 points. You got an argument. We're talking about a team that won one game.
Yeah.
If he didn't win another game this season, he has already succeeded.
Yeah.
He's 3-1, bruh. They were already 21-point underdogs. People were acting like that Dion was a 21-point favorite.
Yeah.
He was an underdog by 21. Vegas already knew that.
Yeah.
Second of all, the players that when he came in, most of the players quit. I got to remind everybody, quit that was on the Colorado, and then he got rid of a few. Really, besides his skilled players, he don't have any big time recruits on the offensive and defensive line in the trenches, and that's where games are won.
Yeah.
I'm not here. I'm not Shannon Sharp, or I'm not Michael Irvin now. I didn't play football, so I'm not breaking down X's, O's or something. Yeah. But me and you both can look at somebody and see that man there 6'5", 350, and that man there 6'2", 245. What's probably gonna happen when you got that across the board?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once Dion get in those type of recruits on the offensive defense line to go with the skilled players that he has, then judge him on that right there, and that's gonna be 2-3 years. I mean, when Kirby Smart the first year came, I think we won 7 or 8 ball games.
Yeah.
It took a while. We were losing a lot of those people, and this time my Georgia fans. Alabama was was tapping our tater every year. We get there. It was times where we could never beat Florida. You know how many beatings that we took from the Florida Gators back in the day? I remember one time Tebow them beat us so bad and danced on the G.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end zone, and after we did something the year before.
Yeah.
So they came and danced on our G inside the end zone and stuff. I mean, beat the brakes off. We have taken some beatings. So and a lot of teams have it. Take time to work. Alabama, if anybody remember, this is any Alabama Crimson Tide fans, before Saban got there, Alabama was, they wasn't Colorado bad, but they were close. They were in the cellar. They was like what Florida is now, or some of the teams are now, winning 6-7 ball games.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Saban came and turned it around. I think some of those years Alabama was even worse than that. You see what I'm saying? So for Dion to go out there in Colorado, a place that not many of our faces there, let's just be real. You understand what I'm saying? So and to already win 3 games, I get if Dion wins 7 games this year, that's coach of the year worthy.
Yeah.
Even though Kirby Smart is my guy, Smart can go undefeated and win the Natty. Get Dion 7 games with that squad that he has right now. I give him coach of the year. And this is what upset me, and I'm gonna turn it over to you right here. A lot of people are saying that, okay, with Dan, he came out before the game. He had a speech, where he said this about Dion. Said, they're playing for clicks. We're playing for wins. Y'all heard. If you haven't, go check out Oregon's coach pregame speech. They're, Dion them playing for clicks, playing for wins. The game is not played in Hollywood. The game is played in the great. And then there's a lot of commentators when that I've heard, because I listened to a lot of different people. And they were like, well, I don't mind him saying that to his team. I don't mind him getting his team motivated. Kirby would do it, Saban would do it. I get that. What I do have a problem with is the personal shot at it. Now, if you're in the locker room and you're talking to your team and saying, we are the best team here. You understand what I'm saying? If we do what we're supposed to do, we can go out there and we can kick their ass. I don't care if you're cussing or something. If we play our game, them motherfuckers can't beat us. But when you start saying, it ain't Hollywood, and then see, that's what me and you were talking. You and I were talking about the personal, that face on it.
Yeah.
Because if Lanning had lost to anybody else, let me frame it in this way right here. Say for instance he had beat Alabama the same way, the Oregon. After that game, or before the game, he wouldn't say, well, they shooting these what's the Aflac commercials? The game ain't play. They shooting these Aflac commercials. While they shooting Aflac commercials, we playing football. We're about real stuff. While he's on Papa John's commercials, that made it pretty. It ain't been played in Hollywood. He playing for clicks. Come on, bruh. Pep your team up. Say we're gonna go out there. We're gonna whoop their ass. Go out there and whoop their ass and be done with it. Going at Dion on something personal. That's why I thought it kind of went over. And I think that if there was another coach that looked like him, that they had beaten the same way, that wouldn't have been his response to it. He would just been like, we went out there, we executed, we played our game, we whooped their ass.
Nobody cares about old Nick Saban. That's not going to rile my team up, okay, saying Nick Saban got an Aflac commercial. So.
Correct.
My team be like, hey, man, quack, we don't care. We the Ducks. I feel like this. I didn't see nothing wrong with his speech.
I didn't, because it's his team.
Yeah, I thought it was a good speech. I think he was trying to fire them guys up. I mean, the thing about it is, the man's name is Coach Prime. Short for prime time.
Correct.
He's putting on a Hollywood show. This man done brought Hollywood to Colorado. You look at the sidelines and look like the BT Awards.
But what does that have to? Every team does that. Have you seen?
Every team Every team can't do it.
Let me tell you. But every team can't do it. You're mad. You're jealous of his success. See, that's what Lanning is really jealous. Let's get it on out since you want to get it out. Because that's what it really is. Because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Every single team, when they score a touchdown, what do? Any team.
A dance?
They do a dance. They go over to their sideline.
Yeah.
With Georgia, they put on this big old Georgia thing right here. Some put on Miami was putting on the gold chains.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, that is Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to be Hollywood. But at no point after any game, Dan Lanning was with Georgia, that he would say after the game, yeah, Miami Hurricanes, they putting on this chain. They playing it in Hollywood. They trying to do it. It's personal against Dion. Everybody has shine. Every team shines when they score. You can't even make a sack in the league without a big old nigga jumping up and slapping the baby and all this sort of kind of stuff. Everybody is trying to be Hollywood. You're mad at his level of success with the Hollywood. That's what you're mad about.
Well, maybe you can say it's the level of success, or it might be that it's just Hollywood. He put on the doggone show. It is what it is.
Because he's able to do that. Everybody has tried to do that, B-High, but they can't.
Exactly.
But you don't go personally attack him about that.
I don't feel like it was a personal attack because even the players are having a good time out there. You got Young Shador, he putting on the show. He done did the move on them.
Look, B-High, there's no time in the NBA when R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, when he was alive and he would score 70 and he's doing all this and then they in Space Jam movies, him and Shaq and this and that. There was no time when a team did beat them, you know what I'm saying, that their reaction is, well, you know, if he wasn't doing, Shaq wasn't doing Shazam, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood, man, they too Hollywood to win. That has nothing to do with what's between the line. What it is you had a better team, you went out there and whoop them. Say that, keep it moving, because that's what you would have said. Lanning would have said that if it was any other coach that looked like him and he beat him like that.
Well, now answer me this though. So he said that after the game or before the game?
He said that before the game. He said that before the game.
Okay, so if he said it after the game, then I would feel some type of way. But saying it before the game to round up your team, when we getting ready to, if we in Sparta, and it's 300 of us about to go to war.
Right.
I'm not about to say those Persians are good guys,
no,
but they ain't better than us today.
I'm
going to say, you know what, you tell them Persians, we about to come out there and we about to mess them up.
You trying to make me look bad. I get that. I think you're missing the point that I'm making. I said, let me reiterate this. I said at the beginning that I understand riling up your kids. I get it. When he said that their Cinderella season is fixing to be over, we're a better team. That's right. That was a good one. I feel you. You can have that.
Okay, so
it's when you go after the personal. It's when you go after the personal.
Team.
They're Cinderella team.
That's personal. That's a direct hit.
No, that's not a direct. That's not a direct hit.
Okay, you got a direct hit. Cinderella. I don't want to call Cinderella.
A direct hit is insinuating that I'm not teaching football. They're playing for clicks. We're playing for wins. Dion playing for wins too. What you mean he playing for clicks? He playing to win the game. That's flat out disrespectful. He would not have said that to another coach. You have to respect your opponent.
There was another coach that had the swag that Dion had.
You making my point for me. So he's mad. You're making my point for me. He's mad about the swag. But what I'm trying to tell you is that has nothing to do with the football in between the lines. Had you just said, look, we're a better team. We're going to go out there. We're going to whoop. When you talk about stuff pertaining to football, I know damn Hollywood. What Hollywood got to do with anything?
You know, you said earlier that the game is won on them lines, but also it's won in the mind. So if I tell my team that I know is a powerhouse team, hey, man, they ain't no real football players.
That's fine.
That's Hollywood.
That's fine,
they some Hollywood actors. Go out there and show them what real football looks like, fellas.
You know he wasn't saying that.
That's what he was saying.
Had he said that to a team that wasn't prime, that was a personal shot at prime. You could try all you want to candy coat it. You know what I'm saying? To make it sweeter than what it really is.
The whole team. That wasn't just that prime. That's everybody over there.
He would not have said it that way with any other coach. He was taking a shot at prime time, not at that team. Okay. He was not taking a shot at that team. He know he's 21 points better. He know they was going to beat them. That was a shot for prime time to say, you know what I'm saying? You are Hollywood. Why y'all ain't looking at me? I'm just as good. My team is better than his. My quarterback is better than his. Bo Nix is trying to in the Heisman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all keep talking about him? Hey, look at me. Yeah. Freddie Woodward said, why y'all talking about saying he went after prime. You beat him. You supposed to beat him. Your program has been 5 for 15 years. You got, not only that, you got the CEO of Nike that gives you brand new uniforms every single week. You got a lot to be proud of, man, to take shots take shots at Dion Sanders.
How do you feel about how Dion handled that loss though, man?
He handled it like a G. He said that, I got to wait. I get my horses. He said it before the beginning of the year. They're going to me and you sat up here when we got off the air last time. We knew they were going to take an L. Yeah. This is Oregon. Only people that can beat the brakes off Oregon is our team. You understand what I'm saying? Oregon will probably beat Alabama. Yeah, I said it. Oregon will beat Tennessee. Yeah, I said it. Oregon will beat LSU. Yeah, I said it. Florida. They'll beat Florida. It's only one team that can deal with a team like Oregon.
Talk to me.
And that's them dogs. You
Come
understand
on.
what I'm saying?
Come on. Come on.
So my point is, though, had Dan Lanning beat any of them other SEC teams or any of those other teams, it wouldn't have been as much vitriol. It just seemed a little bit more personal than team.
Yeah.
Team than saying, hey, we're better than this team. Let's go out and kick their ass.
Yeah.
It seemed more the attack wasn't for the Colorado team.
Yeah.
It was more for Dion.
Well, I mean, it's for all of them because young Shador, he's hitting them with the big timers move.
He is a big timer.
He done created a whole new dance move. And a
Every
whole
player,
new flex
all
for
kind of
NFL.
other players
So,
have
I mean,
that.
they're really bringing the life to the party, man. And, some people are party poopers.
So let me ask you something. So Oregon goes out and let's say hypothetically they go out and they knock off a number one Georgia. You think all them players for Oregon ain't gonna be doing the same thing? You think they ain't gonna be in there dancing, showing out, doing the same way? But the difference is Kirby Smart ain't gonna be talking about, you know what I'm saying? They all Hollywood. They doing this. You gonna take it like, hey, we lost to a better team. That's what it is, man. Move on, man. Quit trying to hate on D. You're not changing my opinion on prime time. And Dan Lanning, he was with us, and I ain't hearing it.
Well, the way I feel about Dion, though, I mean, he took the loss like a champ, and I think he's gonna come back bigger and stronger.
And he said he's taking he got receipts.
Oh yeah, he got receipts.
And he's taking names. So you know what I'm saying. So for
he worse than Santa Claus.
But see, this is what be killing me about our own. But now let me check our people before I let you go, Beehive. Before I let the people go. These same people when he won 3 games straight. I kept telling people if you watch any kind of football. You know, Dion was gonna lose. He don't have his horses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's overmatched.
Yeah.
But
one of his best players are hurt.
Correct. But the non-football players who jumping all on his bandwagon and stuff, I wasn't on his bandwagon because I thought that he was fixing to go 14-0 into the national championship this year.
Yeah.
I expected Dion to lose one of those first 3 games. You know, man, you talked about it. I thought Colorado State really outplayed them that game until late in that.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct. So I thought really Colorado State had done already, really outplayed them and beat them.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at if Dion can get him 7 games right there, that's a win from a team that won 1 game last year.
Come on.
You understand what I'm saying?
He done already made everybody happy.
He's already made everybody happy. The underlying thing is this, Beehive. Mm-hmm. It's that they know that Dion is fixing to come in, and what Lanning was saying, and the venom that I heard in that it was slightly different than a coach just rawing up his kid. I've heard some foul language. Nobody talks worse than Kirby Smart.
Yeah.
Did you hear Kirby Smart before the national championship game? What he said. So Kirby can get right there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't the language itself. It was where it was directed to. Now, if you can feel that, that's what I feel. Now, maybe I'm reaching. Let the people
Is
feel.
Wick reaching for his life?
Is there a underlining that is Dion, so there's extra venom, is what I'm saying.
But
And it's more
Dion, see, this is the
personal.
thing about it, though. Dion is a GOAT. He has to get it. Dion is not.
When they beat Colorado State, when they beat Nebraska and stuff, you just see Dion sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, talking crazy about the other coaches. They just pick corn in Nebraska. They the corn huskers. They just pick corn. They ain't no real football team. You start talking about it's certain stuff that is a little bit over the line that you're kind of attacking a person. You know, what anybody gonna say in a minute? They listen to rap. You know what I'm saying?
How would you feel, Wick, if you knew you had a better team than somebody and they was talking like they was about to come and whoop your butt?
What is he supposed to do? That's in between
So then why can't he do it then?
He did it in between the lines. No, you can do it in between the lines.
It's good for the
He
gander.
can say, yeah, we're going to go whoop Colorado, but we're going to do that, but start to talking about, they playing for clicks, we play for win. You trying to show the man up. What you're trying to do is a backhand. You're trying to just slap him out the door because that man is the face of college football, and that's what you're mad about. Because if not, you would have kept it in between the lines. Ain't nobody need to hear all that. You be doing it for clicks. It ain't in Hollywood. Nobody need to hear all that.
Y'all hit the comments. Let us know how you feel. Do you feel like, Coach went too far on Dion? How do you feel about how Dion took the loss? Do you think that Dion is going to be able to pull off 7 games this year?
Yeah, I say 7. I say if we can get 7 from Dion, that's Coach of the Year.
I feel that. Hit them comments. Let us know how you feel. Be High Radio, shout at Big Galaxy. Holla at y'all.
No. MVP. MVP Galaxy. There it goes. Speaks for itself.
Y'all heard the man. Call him. Now his new name is MVP. Okay, that's his new name. We go.